Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We created a new channel, a second channel, a few hours ago, because this one is growing so fast, we still haven't even got a name for it. What should we call it? Probably the cat down the road, right? So you can subscribe. We're going to talk about all kinds of crazy stuff, fun stuff in the link below. Can I get a hello there? 10,000 hours to manifest anything. We got a question that came in from someone who said that they want to change a bad habit into a good one, right? They want to start doing what they love and they're afraid. Look, when you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life, right? Why didn't they teach us that at school? Nobody knows. Don't worry about it. What does 10,000 hours look like? You're talking about doing something for 8 hours a day for 44 weeks of the year for 5.5 years. 5 days a week, by the way. Yeah, it's not easy. So Malcolm Gladwell spoke about 10,000 hours to master your craft. As a psychologist and a counselor, I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey. Now, in the 90s, you had a group of psychologists going into the Historic Arts Academy of West Berlin, and you had expert violin players, really elite, and you had average ones, but they were still bloody good. I mean, they will still run circles around you playing the violin, right? But they wanted to know what made these violin players, the elite ones, so damn good, right? And they found that the elite violin players had been playing since they were 5 years old. They had put in those 10,000 hours to master their craft, while the average ones, they were only doing about 4,000 hours. That's still a lot. But even deeper, what they found out was it wasn't so much the time they were putting in as it was as much as what they were doing, right? And Malcolm talks about that deliberate practice, because the elite violin players, they were basically not wasting time. They would practice hard, but just practice hard, right? The average players would be spending the whole day twisting and turning, basically procrastinating, just like the cat down the road, right? So the elite players focused very intensely on what they were doing. Also, the psychologists found they were more relaxed while they were practicing, right? The average players were stressing themselves out. And I've been making videos for a long time. I've definitely clocked in 10,000 hours. Can I get a hello there? It feels fantastic, right? Because now you get more confidence. Okay? And also, it's not about working hard here. It's about working smart and doing what you love. Because when you are relaxed in what you are doing, it's going to come out. Who loves the Beatles here? Put your hand up. Right? In Penny Lane, Yesterday. But a lot of people don't know, in the 1960s, the Beatles went to Hamburg, Germany, right? Nobody knew them, by the way. And they were playing in all of these clubs, right? By 1962, the Beatles were playing for 8 hours a day, 7 nights a week. And by 1964, when the Beatlemania, when they took off, they had done 1,200 concerts. Now, most bands don't even do 1,200 concerts. Most bands don't even do 1,200 concerts Let me repeat that. Most bands don't even do 1,200 concerts in their entire career. What's happening? Right? So they had put in the work. Same as Bill Gates and Paul Allen. When they founded Microsoft in 1975, a lot of people think, well, Bill Gates just became a billionaire overnight. Not realizing that he had to go and sneak out of his bedroom really late at night to go and use the university computer, right? And he was addicted to programming, to learning more about how computers work. So when 1975 came, they were ready, right? To launch the biggest software company in the world. But at the same time, they put in the work. Now, I coach a lot of different people, and I'm going to share with you the difference between the elite performers and the average ones, right? Because an elite performer is someone who not only practices surfing. Let's talk about surfing right now. I went surfing in Portugal, Peniche, right? What happened? I thought, oh, this is easy. No, it wasn't. It was bloody difficult because I hadn't put in the time to get that muscle memory, to get that neuroplasticity, because our brain changes based on our experience, right? So the elite performers, they would be surfing, then they would go home, and then they would play videos to see how they were surfing and how they could improve. Right? That's the difference. It's the practice after the practice. It's realizing it's not about work, it's about making it a lifestyle. I've been a vegan for over 10 years, right? But those hours, how many hours is that? Somebody tell me right now. Write it in the comment section. It's a hell of a lot of hours. A lot of people say, well, I just want to be a vegan. I want to give up meat. I want to stop eating dairy. But wait a minute. If you haven't done the research, if you haven't given yourself enough time to adjust to the changes, you're going to be in for a mighty shock. So once again, you have to realize it's not about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work. It's about the attitude towards your work to make it a lifestyle. And then you never have to work a day in your life. But the relaxation part is so important. There's a reason why I come out into nature to make videos, right? Most of my videos are in nature. Why? Because I got a whole studio in my bedroom. Thousands of dollars of equipment. But it's boring. No inspiration. Why? I can't breathe in that beautiful prana, baby. Right? So you realize that you've got to work where you feel most inspired. The 10,000 hours will only work if you are in alignment with your true life purpose. Because a lot of us, we're already doing 10,000 hours, but guess what? It's somewhere where we absolutely hate. You're in your job, eating popcorn, scratching your nuts, right? You're miserable. You don't like it. But you don't realize if you are not moving towards your freedom, you are reinforcing your slavery. Let me repeat that. If you are not moving towards your freedom, then you are reinforcing your slavery through neuroplasticity. Google that, right? So to change and create a new habit, you got to move more into what you love and trust life, right? Because we can do anything. We are that powerful. But you got to realize it's not going to be smooth sailing, because by me making videos, do you know how many times I've failed? I thought I hit the record button. No, you didn't. Oh, where did that video go? Nobody knows. Don't worry about it, right? But that's what happens when you are doing something consistently every single day. You relax. You become a master of your craft because you have found 10,000 different ways of how something doesn't work. You have cultivated more mental and emotional strength. So definitely get busy. And I say, let's go, right? If you are feeling uninspired today, let's go. Come on, let's do it. We're out here in nature, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go to the second channel, subscribe there, because we're going to do some X-rated stuff, baby. Can I get a hello there? We're just having fun. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.